Angelina Jolie's shock reaction as daughter moves in with rumored girlfriend. Since their bitter split back in 2016, Angelina Jolie has been involved in a lengthy battle over her children with ex-husband Brad Pitt. While the couple finally came to a settlement last December, details of the custody agreement have been kept under wraps. But after Angelina revealed last year that she was remaining in Los Angeles, because I have to be here from a divorce, it's speculated that the actress has retained primary physical custody of their 6 children, while her ex has visitation rights. However, while all the kids were minors at the beginning of the fierce battle, they're now forging their way into adulthood. While daughter Zahara, 20, is currently studying at Spelman College in Atlanta, Angelina, 50, admitted in March that one of her sons is living in her luxury New York apartment, which is assumed to be Maddox, 23, as Pax, 21, is often pictured around LA. And although 17-year-old twins Knox and Vivian are still living at home, daughter Shiloh has also reportedly flown the nest to move in with her rumored girlfriend, Keone Rose. But while Angelina is supportive of the 19-year-old, an insider now tells Heat that she doesn't feel ready to let go of her children. Angelina feels like, one after the other, she's losing them, the source says. Maddox is totally settled in New York and barely comes home anymore. He's doing his own thing and loving the freedom. Zahara's away at school full-time and Pax is hardly around either. And now Shiloh has moved out. It's all happening very fast and Angelina has been trying to adjust, but it's been very rough. She just doesn't feel ready for this. She's incredibly close to her kids. They've been her whole world, especially through all the turmoil with Brad. Shiloh moving in with her girlfriend is like the tipping point, as now more than half her kids have left home. The insider goes on, Angelina spent the last 2 decades building her entire world around her children, and now that they're starting to branch out on their own, she's left trying to figure out who she is outside of being a full-time mother. It doesn't help that she's being forced to stay in Los Angeles against her wishes because of her custody agreement. Once one of Hollywood's golden couples, the split between Brad, 61, and Angelina, who were dubbed Brangelina, throughout their 11-year relationship shocked fans around the globe. Just 2 years after tying the knot at a French chateau, Angelina filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences following a fateful flight with her ex and the kids. It was alleged that Brad was abusive to his wife and 2 of their children on the private plane, one of which is known to be a then 15-year-old Maddox. Although the incident was investigated by Child Services and the FBI, the case against the Fight Club actor was closed. Ann and Kylie, a lawyer for the actor, also denied the allegations in a 2022 statement. But the 8-year divorce rumbled on until last December, with the Lara Croft star's lawyer commenting at its resolution. Frankly, Angelina is exhausted, but she is relieved this one part is over. While the acrimonious custody proceedings may have come to an end, but the fight over their French vineyard Chateau Miraval will go to trial next year. Brad's relationship with his children has become strained. In fact, aside from Knox, they have all dropped Pitt from their double-barreled surname, with Shiloh and Pax doing so by legal means. And their middle son has also sparked concern recently, after he was spotted stumbling out of celebrity hotspot Chateau Marmont and into the strip club last month. So it's no wonder Angelina is concerned about all her children, and feels Shiloh is also doing too much too soon. It's not just the change in the dynamic at home that has Angelina upset, she's also worried for Shiloh, the insider explains. She's been very affected by the rift with her dad, even though she doesn't admit it, and that kind of pent-up emotion can lead to hasty choices. The idea of her being out in the world making grown-up decisions without supervision is scary. Angelina remembers how impulsive she was at Shiloh's age, and the sorts of dangerous people there are out in the world looking to take advantage of a naive 19-year-old. It's worse because Shiloh's got such a spotlight on her, she's more at risk. Angelina does take heart knowing that Shiloh has a very good head on her shoulders and is very wary of everyone she meets. But it's still causing her a ton of anxiety, having her living out on her own in Hollywood. The source continues, Angelina would love it if Shiloh and her girlfriend would live at the house together. She'd roll out the red carpet if they would let her. But Shiloh seems determined to spread her wings, and there is nothing Angelina can do to stop it. As a mother, the goal is to have the kids leave the nest, but it's much harder than Angelina ever would have anticipated. She's trying not to smother Shiloh, but the urge to protect her is overwhelming.